Hey YouTube, welcome to my channel. I am Kirsten if you're new. If you're not, welcome back. It's been a long time no see. We're gonna get into it, literally we're gonna get into it. I'm bringing you my summertime sweat proof, waterproof, anything proof makeup. I've worn this all over the world. Might have tweaked a few products, but like the technique stands. Okay, so we're gonna get into it. We're gonna yap, we're gonna catch up where I've been, what I've been up to, what's going on with the KookBook Cosmetics, all the good stuff. Okay, so I want to come in here, introduce the video, and I'm gonna do my brows off camera because I do rant. So I hate to be ranting and I didn't start. So I'm gonna do that so we can just get straight into it. Please subscribe if you like this type of content. Please comment down below what you want to see next from me, and thank you all so much for watching. Okay, so I thought about it, but I'm gonna do my brows on camera. I did prep my skin off camera, so I did wash my face, tone my face. I used the La Roche-Posay double repair moisturizer, and then I also used a little of the e.l.f. face cream with SPF as well. And then to prime my face, I use multiple primers. You don't need them all, but multiple primers do multiple things. So we start off with the one size. This is the Secure to Sweat. This is to spot treat. I'm a sweaty girl. I'm an oily girl, especially in the summertime. I hate the sun. Like, I'm a sweat instantly. Like, it's real bad. So I spot treat my forehead, my eyebrows, and around like the sides of my nose. That has to sit. Like, if you don't let it sit, it will ruin your makeup because it will start peeling. So that's why I prep my skin off camera, because I have to let it sit before I can go in with any other primers. After that, I usually go in with a combination of these two. This is the e.l.f. and this is the NYX. So I'm going in with those, and then I'm going to spray my face. I'm a drugstore girly real bad. So the e.l.f. Dewy. Because those are mattifying and gripping, but just to like rehydrate my face, I'm going in with that. And then I'm going to go and set my brows. I am going to use my KookBook Cosmetics all-purpose baking powder in the shade Coconut Milk. Child, mine is very much loved. Ain't nothing in here. Ain't nothing in here. For a sweat-proof, waterproof brow, I'm going in with the brow cream pomade in the shade Medium Brow by KookBook Cosmetics. This is literally sweat proof, waterproof. Like, if I need my brows to stay on, not go anywhere, that's the pomade you need. But yeah, YouTube, what's been going on? I love long form content. I'm so sad that I've been gone for so long. Life has been lifing. Like, I don't know about y'all, but I am an internal processor. Whenever life gets a hold of me, it's so hard for me to shake back. Like, it's so hard for me to shake back. I've been on like my other social media, so if you're not following me on TikTok or following me on what is it, Instagram, KookBook Cosmetics across all platforms. And over the past year, literally the past year, I've lost 3 family members, and I don't know, it's been really hard for me. So I have been in a grieving process. My brother graduated high school. He was a senior this past year. So being that, and he was in sports, like I was running around like a chicken with my head cut off. It was just so much going on, literally so much going on. I turned 30 last year. Then I turned 31 this year. So everything has just been taking me by storm. Like, literally, it's had me in a full Nelson, and I have been trying so hard to get back to YouTube. But here we are. Concealing with my L'Oreal Infallible. This is the up to 24-hour wear. This is my shade Almond, which is 410. I always put it on the back of my hand. It helps me control the product better. And then I go in with Maybelline 30-hour Lumi Matte foundation. This is the shade 330. It's a little light for me right now because it is the summertime, so I got a little tan. So I'm going in with shade 20 of the Fenty Beauty Eavesdrops, and I'll put it right next to it just to blend it in. This is too red for me, but whenever I get a tan, I pull more red, so it just works. I'm in a transitional phase of my life. I'm heavily thinking about moving like out of state, especially now that my brother has graduated high school and my grandpa passed away a few weeks ago. That is a whole nother beast of a situation. But I've been feeling just really lost lately. With my job, I'm fortunate enough to work from home and be permanent work from home, so I can really live anywhere, literally anywhere that I choose to. And I think I'm just ready to stretch my wings, with my youngest sibling being 18 now. He's able to like do things for himself. So he is going to college. I want to make sure he gets set up. I want to make sure that he gets his footing while he's at school, because after freshman year, it's kind of like, okay, you got to sink or swim. Like, you kind of know, if I want this and if it's for me, then I have to work for it. But in terms of my business, I had every intention of expanding my business, but then it kind of dawned on me that like, hey, maybe you should just wait, because if you're gonna make this big transition, you're gonna have to like reinvent yourself or reintroduce your business to a whole nother demographic. Like, you're gonna have to find more clients, and it was hard enough finding like clientele. Just in the spirit of transparency, I didn't get on here just like start lying to y'all. It's been hard to like find clientele. When I do find clientele, they do come back, but usually for special occasions. Like, I have not found my group of people where like people in St. Louis wear makeup, and if they do, I'm just not their makeup artist, which is fine because there are so many established makeup artists in the city. Like, I've only been doing makeup consistently for about a year. Literally 2024 is when I started taking clients, where I started advertising like, hey, like, you can book me X, Y, and Z. With my foundation, I usually center it around the bottom half of my face. That's where I have the most discoloration, acne marks, and things of that nature. Around the top, like concealer, blush, bronzer, that's where all of that goes. So my foundation usually goes in between the bronzer and concealer on my forehead. And then I also put it, like I said, around the bottom half of my face. And I have like stubborn dark marks. Like, very much stubborn dark marks. And don't forget to like put it around your neck and your chin, like things like that. My main focus has been my family. In addition to me jumping back into makeup, it kind of slowed down. It started off strong, like KookBook Cosmetics. It started off real strong, and then everybody has like their moments of like ups and downs. In the slow season, in January, I was able to do makeup. And well, actually this year I've done a lot of partnerships. Let's start there. In 2025, I did a lot of partnerships. I participated in my first collaboration, and I did some makeup for models, and in return they were able to do a photo shoot. So I actually have brand pictures now. I would love to get some more, because that was my first time like working with a professional photographer. That was my first time working with like actual models. And it was an experience, and I would love to just try again and like just keep growing, especially because I absolutely love the product pictures that we're able to capture. You will see them on my website and across my social media platforms. This is the flat foundation brush by KookBook Cosmetics. For me, it helps like push the product in. So yeah. So that was in January. In February, Iconic Beauty Group. hopefully, no, I did do like an update about them. Iconic Beauty Group, we always host our annual Valentine's Day event where we teach skincare and makeup to women in our city, and that was amazing as usual. It was such a good time. I didn't put anything on my nose. That was such a good time. And then also I partnered with, that is the wrong color. Oh my goodness. I'm not gonna waste it though. That's my concealer color. Why would I do that? I'm gonna draw down. Let it draw down. I partnered with the Bag Bar. I was able to do her makeup for a photo shoot that they had. The owner's photo shoot, I should say. Did a photo shoot for the brand The Bag Bar, and I was able to do her makeup, and then collaboration, she gave me a bag, and I absolutely love that bag, real bad. I love the brand. It just embodies luxury, so check them out. It's called The Bag Bar, and it's a black owned brand. Real leather bags, like top tier quality, okay? And she's from St. Louis, so make sure y'all follow her, check her out. In March, I stumbled across a subscription service that was launching, and it just so happened that the owner was from St. Louis. She's a black woman, and they are featuring it's called Creative Glam Box, and the subscription service features women of color products and products and tools and things like that. So we were able to collaborate and come to terms, and now KookBook Cosmetics does have products exclusively a part of that subscription service. So that was a big win for me. That was super big for me. I love their vision. I love what they're doing. Everything about the brand is super cool. So if I mention anything, I'm going to, well, any other businesses, I'm going to link them down below so you all can check them out. But if you have trouble accessing or trying small brands or black owned beauty brands, you want to branch out and see what else is out there, check out Creative Glam Box. They are absolutely amazing. I have used some of the products, not just cookbook products, but like other products from the subscription box, and like 10 out of 10 recommend. 10 out of 10 recommend. April was a really big month for me regarding like prom. That was my first like big prom season, because keep in mind, last prom season I was still very much a beginner in the makeup world, especially in St. Louis, and prom is big. I don't know where people do it, how people do it around y'all, wherever you're from, but people rent out cars, people like book months and months in advance for stuff. So like I had a really big prom season for KookBook Cosmetics, and I'm super happy and grateful that people trusted me to do their makeup. May, of course, is my birthday, so I took some time off. I traveled this year, went to Punta Cana with my sister and 2 friends. It was such a good time. I've been to Punta Cana before. I've actually vlogged it, and it should still be, well, it is, not should. It is still on my page if you want to check that out. I did stay somewhere different. This year we stayed at Breathless, and it was fun. It was fun. The food was good. We had a swim up pool. And it was like outside of our room, swim up pool access, and it was lit. It was lit. I haven't done any weddings this year, which is cool, because last year I did do, I want to say 3 or 4 weddings, and that was crazy. That was crazy, especially with it being my first time actually taking clients and booking clients. The fact that like 3-4 people trusting me to do their makeup, and then a lot of them, 3 of the 4 were with Iconic Beauty Group, so that was really fun, being able to do makeup with your friends. But if everybody isn't able to you know, pay big prices or shell out a lot of money for their glam, which is understandable. So the one I did take, I just did, well, the bride booked me and her daughter. I mean, booked it for her, the bridal glam and the daughter's glam. But the other bridesmaids said that they were gonna do their own makeup. They weren't gonna, you know, pay for X, Y, and Z, but they liked the bride and the daughter's makeup so much that they decided to get it done. So it just turned out to be something else. And I technically didn't have to do their makeup, but I didn't necessarily have a reason to turn them down either. The last week of June of this year is when my grandpa passed away, and I've kind of been like just out of it from that point. So here we are I'm trying to get my footing again. I said I don't want to keep blocking blessings. I don't want to keep just not owning up and rising up to my full potential and things like that. So here I am trying. I'm trying to get myself back together. So life has been lifing in the sense of me trying to figure out like what I want to do next. It's been my biggest question. Since I turned 31, I've accomplished a nice amount of things for my business, but I'm still like always trying to do better. Oh my goodness, I did not mean to put more on. I did not try to do that. In terms of KookBook Cosmetics, I did release some products. I don't know if you all seen them. The first biggest one has been like my all-purpose baking powder. I have 10 shades, and that was like a really big accomplishment for me because it's so hard, especially with formulas. 1 shade ranges, 2 formulas. Like, I didn't want to just release 1 shade range that, 1 shade that's supposed to be universal, because what works for one color does not always work for the other. Nothing to me is universal. Even one size fit all, you're gonna always find something that, you know, somebody won't be able to fit. So I wanted enough ranges so like the lightest of the light and then the darkest of the dark can kind of access it and use it. I definitely want KookBook Cosmetics to be inclusive and definitely not purposely leave anybody out. So I wanted to be mindful of that. Formula wise, certain ingredients that don't always blend out well or work well with skin tones, skin types, all the things. So like the formula was super important for me. I'm going in with the Maybelline pressed powder. And then packaging, I wanted it to be functional. I went through at least 4 or 5 different packages types before I settled on the one that I have now. So yeah, a lot goes into it. I'm going back in with the coconut milk powder by KookBook Cosmetics. The first layer of powder that I pressed under my eyes was to set the concealer in place. This is to bake and brighten. So I know it goes on a little scary. And once again, I have 10 shades. So if this is too bright for you, I want to say this is like my 3rd or 4th lightest shade. And this is the shade Coconut Milk. So you can put it on there as heavy as you want, but it literally blends away. Like, it doesn't have to stay as bright as you would like see it on here. And once again, I press it everywhere. I put it everywhere, especially if I want to brighten. And then I have another shade, which is the shade Caramel Dust. This is like my skin tone shade, and this is what it looks like. Yellowy, it's more neutral. That's what it looks like on the powder. I'm gonna go in and carve out my cheekbones. So this is my skin tone, slightly my skin tone. I go in and press that all over the rest of my face that I didn't want to put coconut milk. Okay. I'm gonna go in with my Peach Please bronzer and blush palette. And I'm gonna go in and put some blush down. Now I have enough on. I'm gonna use my bright one at the bottom. It's super pigmented. I'm using this one in the back. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Just to make sure. Put a little color on my nose. Use the pressed powder by Maybelline in the shade 330, and it matches the foundation shade that I put down. I'm blending everything together, small circular motions. I released that eyeshadow palette, so I'm gonna do a makeup look utilizing the eyeshadow palette. It's my most colorful palette today. It's called Sugar Rush, and it's super cute, super pigmented. For the girls that came to our Sip and Slay makeup class, our Valentine's Day event, they were able to access it and get it for free. Well, it came with their ticket. KookBook Cosmetics always provides the eyeshadow palettes that people utilize. So now that we're pressed in, we're baked, I'm gonna go in with a few sprays. Now, when you want your makeup to last all day, you're gonna need a setting spray and you're gonna need a fixing spray. So Morphe setting spray, this is a fan favorite. I like the gold package one. This one, you can prep your skin with it, set it throughout all the layers, X, Y, and Z. You've been seeing me using the Dewy Skin, what is this, that Maybelline Power Grip setting spray. I just like the misting effect. I use them both together, but this one is my go-to. Like, after I'm done with my powders, it sets everything and leaves a beautiful finish. And I want my makeup to stay all night for the club, or not, I said club, like I don't even go to the club. But you know, like if I'm going to an event and it's hot, or like an outdoor event, or especially if I'm going out the country, like that's when I definitely, you know, you have to layer it on. Thin layers, small layers, but definitely layers. So I go back in with my pressed powder. I'm sorry, with my bronzer. It makes sure that I'm bronzed enough for my liking. I don't need no more blush, no more blush. But then I add another layer of powder under my eyes. And I know you're probably like, girl, you just did too. Very little, very little. Like, I dust a lot of it off. See all that that's coming off? I take a lot of it off. And I just do it on the side of my nose. Only because I like a highlighted under eye. It's something about it that just eats down real bad. Okay? I use the Soft Focus, what is this? Soft Focus finishing powder by Black Radiance. I've been using this for years. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I also have the Juvia's Place Duo bronzer, which is fine, but I feel like this product, since it is a finishing powder, meaning some people, like how I finish my Maybelline powder, use my Maybelline powder to set the rest of my face or to blend out everything and blend it together. It's more pigmented, in my opinion, than Juvia's Place, and Juvia's Place is really pigmented. So I don't work as hard with this powder than I do with the Juvia's Place. What's next? I really want to throw another event, and I actually think I'm gonna put that in motion for next year. The idea came to me for my beauty and business mixer back in October. I probably had 6 weeks to plan that event, and in that 6 weeks I spent so much money. So I'm thinking now, if I start now, I can find a venue, get that paid for, find a bartender, get that paid for. Like I can spread it out a lot more versus like even if I started in January, I'll be able to give myself 6 months versus giving myself, you know, like 6 weeks. So I think that'll help me out more, because I really want to plan a summertime event. And my fluffy brush that I use to blend out my face again, no new product, just the same brush. Just gonna get rid of any harsh lines and blend everything back together. A lot of my steps are optional, but this is what I do to make my makeup last all day. Not kidding. Going back in with the Morphe Prep and Set continuous Prep and Set Mist, supercharged with ceramides and antioxidants. Yeah, but I'm going in with the Black Licorice mascara from KookBook Cosmetics. I'm gonna do my bottom lashes. I'm going to finish my makeup off with the One Size On Till Dawn mattifying waterproof setting spray. So this one, I know it says setting spray, but it's really a finishing spray. Finishing sprays just lock everything in and make sure that makeup not going nowhere. Here we are. To finish off the lips, I'm going in, of course, with KookBook Cosmetics. This is the shade Chocolate. This is the darkest brown. I also sell black. It's called Espresso, but it's like a black liner. But this is the darkest brown. And so I said darkest brown, and then it goes on like this. It's layerable, so like the harder you press, so you can press it lightly and get this, or you can like, you know, so the lighter you press, the softer it'll be, and the harder you press, the deeper it'll be. Then blend it out. It does not have to be a harsh line. I'm going in with Taffy. Taffy by KookBook. It's like a true blue pink, pale pink. The first swipe is always to lay the color down. The second one is to blend it out. With this LA Colors lip plump, I've tried like the what is it, the Too Faced one. I've had the Polite Society lip plump. I'm a lip plump girl. This one, my lips are already full. Let's start there. My lips are already full. Don't need it. I really don't need it. But I love a good lip plump. So a little goes a long way with me. And these are $2. The other ones be like $14, $12. Yeah, I just wanted to come on here and say thank you all. That's pretty much it. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the video, and comment anything that you want me to record next, any tips and tricks that may have helped you. Let's engage, let's talk in the chat. If you have any questions about where I've been, hopefully I answered them in the video, but if you're still curious, comment down below, and then I got you. I promise I'll respond. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. First of all, I need to stop doing it, but I'll see you in the next video.